Hey, good afternoon. Wanted to talk to you a little bit today about why interest rates are the way that they are. So we have some interest rates all over the board in the last couple months. They've gone all the way down to like 6. They were up at like 8. Now they're settled at like 7.25. So basically what an interest rate is, banks have to make money somehow. So they do it by charging interest on top of whatever that they are paying for the interest. So easiest way to figure out what interest rates are going to be is some measure of whatever the Fed rate is plus whatever inflation is. That's generally one of the easiest guides to figure out what our rate's going to be. So rates are around 7 right now. So that's kind of roughly a combination of like the 10-year treasury or the Fed interest rate kind of interchangeably along with what inflation is. So rates went down beginning of the year because we were getting some really positive inflation news, and there was projections that the Fed was going to cut rates 3 or more times this year. Since then, inflation has gone up, and the Fed has said, hey, we're probably not going to cut rates 3 times, and it's probably not going to be, originally they were saying March is what investors were saying, then they were thinking May. The Fed is now saying maybe June, but we'll see. So as a result of that, interest rates have begun to climb again, and they've settled again just over 7%, maybe 7.25%. And it appears like they're going to be holding there for quite a while. So what are we seeing? When are they going to come down? Well, once inflation comes down, then the Fed will lower their interest rate and things will start to fall very quickly. At that point, we're going to see a frenzy of buyers enter the market. We saw a little bit of that at the beginning of this year. That's probably going to be maybe the end of this year, beginning of next year. But everyone's kind of guessing at this point. So a couple things I can tell you. I think interest rates are going to stay at least 6.5 or higher for the rest of this year. They may come down to the low 6s by the end of the year. But really, stuff's going to be pretty expensive. So if you're looking to make a move, I would encourage you, now's a really good opportunity to do that. If you want to start planning now, it's good to kind of get those numbers around with the lender to figure out what makes sense and when can we make that happen. So love to chat with you, love to connect with the right people. Feel free to reach out anytime. Talk to you soon.